Hi, I'm Sarah from Floral, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a dried flower arrangement. To start with, we're going to gather our supplies. Today I've got my snips. You can also use scissors with these because their stems are quite easy to cut. And I've got this cute little milk glass jar. These arrangements can be used for a wedding centerpiece, or you can even just put it in your house. For supplies here, I've got this empalidesmos. I've got florals, got bunny tails, phloem, billy balls, starflower, buttons, and ruscus. All of these products have been chemically treated and dried, so these will last forever. So these are awesome for a wedding because you can arrange them weeks, months in advance, and you don't have to worry about any time crunch at all. So what I'm going to start with here is I'm going to start prepping my ruscus. So this ruscus is quite bendy, so you can kind of move and mold it where you want, but one piece is quite a lot of ruscus. So what I like to do is break it into two. I'm going to take my snips, and I can see here that there's kind of 3 stems grouped together here and then another 3 here. So I'm going to separate it by just cutting right here above the topmost piece of my second grouping here. And I have 2 pieces. I'm going to start by putting my ruscus into my container, and it's going to need some cutting, so you can see this one's quite tall. And then I'm going to go with my empalidesmos because it's the tallest piece. So that's kind of how I like to work. The bigger pieces first and then kind of whittle my way down into the smaller sizes here. Making these bouquets is a work of art. So every bouquet is going to look different, and you can play around with how you want it to look. You can make it really whatever suits you. The nice thing about dried too is you can leave it, come back to it the next day, change it if you want. Okay. I'm feeling here that this little ruscus piece here is a little too short, so I think I'm going to take it out. I also think there's probably enough with just this one stem, so I'm going to save this for another bouquet I have. Right, now it's time to add in my florals. So things look best if they have differing heights. So I like to put things in groups of 3 and pick 3 different heights for them. We'll just cut them a bit shorter here and then stick them in there. Same thing with my bunny tail. I've got 3 here. Cut them a bit shorter. And I'm just going to keep adding in, just seeing how things go. I've just got one of these things that are a little bit different. Sometimes it's like cool if you just have one of them. Just kind of adding something different to our bouquets. These starflower that I'm going to add next are pretty delicate. I'm just going to be gentle with them. And the last thing I'm going to add is these buttons. So I have a couple here. I'm going to do them into 2 groups of 3. So I've got my height there, cutting. I put 3 on this side here. And then I'm going to put these other 3 on the other side. So now it just comes part for the tweaking. So I'll just see what I think about it. This one here is way too tall. I'm going to cut this one down a bit. It's more in line with the other, still a bit tall. With my dried flowers, I really like the wispy look, so I'm not going to totally fill this vase completely full. I kind of like for it to be kind of having this whimsical, free-flowing vibe. So I think that's all I want to put in this one. Yeah, I like it. So there you go, guys. That's how to make a dried flower bouquet. If you have any questions, you can comment below, and see ufloral.ca for your DIY flower needs. Thanks for watching.